But yeah, my name is Jose Barrientos, originally from Mexico. Yeah! Oh, okay. I like it. There was one, ow, but it was quiet, which means that's the other Mexican. Tactical. I like it. Now, are we here in force? Are there Hispanics? Oh, there it is. All right, nice. There's a lot of us. Keep it in. All right, if I say scatter, everybody knows. Everyone's freaking out, right? I'm not. I know everything's going to be okay. And I was trying to calm my friend down. I said, it's going to be fine. And she was like, how do you know? You won't be here. I was like, hey, I'm a citizen, lady. She's like, it doesn't matter. They're building walls. Which is really funny, because I don't know if you've met a lot of Mexicans. We're shit at climbing, but we are incredible at tunneling. The last tunnel they found went from Tijuana, Mexico, all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, I know, that's a long time. The Viet Cong's got nothing on us. But that thing had running water, electricity, railroad tracks, and fucking Wi-Fi. Like, who's down there like, hashtag si se puede? Doesn't make any sense to me. I know you look up and you're like, wow, Jose looks super tough. Like, he could just fight anybody and win. Is it the velvet? I'm really fast when I'm scared, okay? No, I got mugged, actually, recently. And you know what to do during a mugging? They say, just comply, do whatever the mugger says. I, being a man, started crying. Is how I handled that. Yeah, because this guy came out of nowhere. He was like Batman. I thought he was going to be like, there's a storm coming, you know? But no, he just put a gun to my face. And I was like, and he was like, yeah, I'm crying. He's like, give me your wallet. So I was like, I don't know what you were saying to me. I just pretended I don't speak English. That was my plan. But this is pretty universal for give me your shit. But I'm a comedian. I hear voices in my head. I think I'm a little crazy. So the first voice was like, do something weird, throw off this mugger. And I was like, genius. Second voice jumped in, get naked. You laugh. You look pretty tough, sir, but if I started helicoptering towards... Gun or no gun, you'd be like, ah, what the fuck? The hunter becomes the hunted. But obviously I didn't do it. I just thought about it, so I started laughing. So it's always, there's still a gun in my face, and I was like, and he was like, no, seriously. And I was like, no, I know. I'm having a mini panic attack right now. So the objective is to not get shot. I figure I'll take my wallet and I'll throw it, and he'll chase it like a dog, and I'll run in this direction. But he just kept the gun on me. So I apologized. I was like, I'm sorry, that was rude. Let me get that for you. Here you go, sir. I called him sir. I didn't know what else. And I don't know the etiquette. I've never been mugged before. Like, do you walk away? Do I walk away? Is it 1, 2, 3, go? So I lingered. I was like... And he's going through my wallet. And I'm polite, so I was like, how's your day? And he was like, it was good. How's your day? And I was like, I got mugged. That was pretty shitty. So he's like, man, get out of here. And I was like, I'm sorry. Oh, I don't get paid till Friday, so the blue card's not gonna work until then. He was like, oh, good looking out. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Oh, can I have my driver's license? Because the DMV. And he just goes, man, just keep your wallet, freaking idiot. And he gave me back my wallet. Yeah, like, what a nice guy. Like, if it wasn't for trying to kill me, we'd be friends. Go to parties together, people like, how'd you guys meet? Be like, you tell it. Like, no, you tell it. And then I poked him on Facebook. No, I went home and I cried is what I did. It's very terrifying. But yeah, I don't even like, I've only been in one fight. It's a weird story though, but you guys want to hear that? Okay, but you gotta bear with me because it starts off kind of weird, but I promise you it won't be weird, okay? I used to live in Texas and I used to go to school, so on my way to school, I had to use the restroom. But, you know, I'm an adult, never shit myself before. Tactical error, I shit myself. Now, I'm not gonna get graphic, But it was one of those, like, you know, where you like talk to, you're nervous, you start talking to yourself out loud. That was me. I was like, you're not a weirdo, adults do this all the time. That's why they have adult diapers. So I make a plan. I'm like, I'm gonna get home, I'm gonna like do laundry, I'm not waking up the girlfriend, and I'm certainly never telling a bunch of strangers in Vegas. That's my plan. So I get home and I'm like walking towards the room like a ninja, and I get to the bedroom door, it should be silent, but I hear voices. That's weird. My girlfriend should be asleep. I throw the door open, she's standing there naked, and there's a guy and he's naked. And my heart breaks into a million pieces, and I want to fight this guy. But also, I've got shit in my pants. So I was like, hang on, and I run into the bathroom. It's funny now, but it wasn't at the time because I can hear them talking about it. Because the guy's like, see, taking a fucking shower? From his perspective, of all the things I do in that scenario, freshening up probably wasn't one of them. Like, I wonder to this day if he thought I was gonna be like, well, hey there, cowboy. You're here, I'm here. Let's get this pony in its stable. But of course not. So I come out with a towel and I'm like ready to fight. Unfortunately, homeboy can fight, so that sucks for me immediately. And so she called the police, and like as they're arriving, he goes to like punch me, and I go to block, but then I felt my jeans, so I just threw him in his face. Yeah, so I'm not even mad anymore because he's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm laughing. The cops, I'm like, well, they're gonna make it better. They just made fun of me. They like separated us, and they're like, nah, son, because it's Texas. I just want to say, you came home. You caught the two of them fucking, and you got so upset, you shit yourself. And I was like, no, unrelated, that had already happened. They put it in the police report. Bathroom, pants, feces, altercation. Why? Why is that important to the story? So this guy he filed assault charges on me. I had to go to court to defend poopy pants as an adult. But I take it seriously, so I get there, and I'm thinking it's court. It's gonna be no, they just also had poop questions for me. So homeboy had a lawyer, and his lawyer's like, Your Honor, Jose here, he gonna fight. He didn't have no weapon. He decided to create one. What? Like, that's how I feel. Like, I was like, like, it's a matter of public record, you guys. So that's why dating is tough. No, I'm recently single, so I've been doing the apps, but I'm new to the apps because I was married for 12 years, and I mean, I wasn't going on dates, so I know how to pick them. But I'm meeting like really interesting people, but also weird ones. I was having dinner with a lady, beautiful lady, but she says to me, hey, just want to get this out of the way. I have a weird nervous tic. And I was like, what is it? She said, I do horsey noises. And I was like, you mean like... And she's like, no, don't be patronizing. So I start laughing. And she's like, stop laughing, I'm counting to 3. If you're still laughing, I'm leaving. 1. And with a stomp of a hoof. But I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, I can't handle that in the bedroom, right? Like, that's gonna be weird. And I went on a date with a witch. Well, she says she's a witch. I don't think because she's also poor, so it's like, do you have powers or don't you? You know what I mean? No disrespect to witches here. But I stayed for the day because she was fascinating. We were talking, and I was like, well, what makes you like a witch? Like, what makes you witchy? And she said, me and my coven, for the last 6 years, we've been dedicated to destroying Donald Trump. And I was like, ooh, it seems like that's not working, though. And without missing a beat and without a hint of irony, she's like, he has better witches. It's like, what? There's a bag of witches? What the fuck is a bag of witches? I was like, why are his witches better? And she was like, he can afford to pay them. And I was like, wait. Are you telling me Democrats have pro bono witches? And Republicans have corporate witches matriculated at Hogwarts? Yeah, you're gonna fucking lose? Are you kidding me? I mean, I think she's full of shit, right? Like, that can't be real, but I wish it was because I'd love to be in that meeting, right? President comes in and he's like, how are we on the border? Good, good. And the witches? How are the witches? Our witches totally hot. They're witches shaped like Roomba, blue hair.